Hello lovely people, welcome to my new video. Today I have searched the wild horses, followed their path around this mountain. Still I have found this small group. As I came near, the group ran away. So that happens sometimes, so I followed further. This is now how I stand to them. Sometimes it is very strenuous to search for wild horses because there are days you simply don't find them, and there are days you search very, very long till you find them. So, but that is the way how it is, and I wanted to show you this time how it is walking around on this mountain. Now I have found them, and then let's see what will happen today. This day starts calm. It's just easy morning with this beautiful surrounding. This open space is just great. Again, we are now a little bit more on the tops comparing to the last videos. So actually one has very good view from above. Horses are interested in my dog. This is what I have mentioned in previous videos, that she is sometimes that connecting point to the wild horses, because they are interested in her, in the dog. And like this stallion now, he's beautiful. He looks what she's doing and how horses are reacting. He is trying to judge the situation, and he's not going to follow her. That do mostly young stallions. Like here, they are mostly interested in her. This is, I can imagine also the situation when a single wolf approaching. Of course, he never comes that close, but that horses make that formation also with free running dogs. They make the formation sometimes. When wolves are attacking, they are running away, of course. Wolves have tactic when they attack, so they split the herd and try to catch the weakest member of the herd. They are very, very smart when they are attacking. So this is of course not that when wolves attacks, but the behavior of the young stallions when dogs are approaching the herd, which happens here frequently, I would say. So this is the situation that morning. The group is pretty small. There are just few families, bands. Here I have to step back a little bit. If other horses are starting moving, suddenly here one stallion wants to mate, but the mare is not that fond of it, so he didn't. I like to film the horses and to watch horses moving in such groups where there are more horses because they are moving in certain patterns. When it is normal movement, always a lead mare in front and band stallion behind, and they are walking in such a lines. That is why they make these paths which you can follow. And here we have the first mating that day. This is a mare in heat with a foal. So next year there will be a new foal from her. We have here one injured horse again, which is actually normal. Sometimes I follow the horses here from distance, sometimes I go near, depending how they are moving and where they are going. Sometimes they are pretty quickly moving, sometimes they are just at one spot for hours. It can happen. With injuries, it is like that, that it is pretty normal. For horse, it is normal. Horses cope with pain completely different as humans, or how humans imagine it. Because I have a few clients among my clients who are pretty much concerned about their horses when they get small injury or suddenly lame on one hoof or something. So I mean, if it is visible that nothing is broken, then I would suggest and give advice to let the horse few days, because the most things are just healing on its own in 1, 2, 3 days. You don't need to do anything. If horse is living at our management, like having the herbs and minerals, so they will choose what they need on herbs, and this is most important, that you provide horse with herbs, so they can choose which one will they take. It is the best to offer a single herb, like horses will find in nature, and they will choose what they need. So you don't need to do anything. The most things are healing simply on its own, because it is in nature of horses to get injured. That is for them daily business. Now we have the situation where a young stallion mates with a mare, and the band stallion came now to it, and he didn't prevent it. He didn't chase the other stallion away. He actually allowed it. And this is a situation which is not that often to see. There are stallions who will allow that other stallion from the herd will cover a mare, but this is not a regular thing. This is just something which is not happening normally. Normally, a band stallion is mating with the mares. So here, this band stallion sniffed on this place where mare mated, and then he gone now directly to her with the purpose to mate too. So we have that situation now where we see that how stallion is approaching the mare. And there are again few young stallions around. They are all the time around. And this is then group of them. This one tried, but he didn't succeed. So this one accomplished it to mate with her, and the band stallion is standing in front and he is not preventing it. He is allowing that. So this is really something which is very unusual behavior. Now he's keeping his herd together and moving it. And you see this group of horses. There is another mare with a grown foal. It's called. And this one mare without a foal. So this one tried to mate, but she didn't allow. This is also interesting that to some she allowed and to some not. Otherwise, it is like normal horsey life around. Now we have a band stallion again trying to mate with that mare. Normally, a mare will be together with stallions, or they mate each half an hour on an hour. So it happens few times always when the mare is in heat, and it goes for few days, and that's it. Then heat is over, and normally she will have a foal. I don't know if she is now very pleased with it, but she is not running away or trying to fight it like she made with other young stallion. So to band stallion she allowed always to mate, but very unusual behavior altogether. and we have one more mating with another stallion, and you see band stallion is standing there and watching. So we had now a few young stallions mating with her and band stallion. So this is kind of really unusual, and that was for that moment no mating anymore, at least for the time I was there. So here I'm speaking about it, that this was an unusual situation, and that mare doesn't have foal. Maybe she cannot have a foal, maybe she lost a foal, and maybe that foal was eaten by wolves or killed by wolves. I don't know which situation was in this band. We will have a situation that if mare loses a foal, that band stallion will chase her out of the herd. This was watched few times by rangers. I have not watched it myself now, but they watched it, observed it. So maybe this is such a one mare. I don't know why this situation occurred now, but maybe we will have opportunity to follow this family for some longer time and to find out what will be, and if this mare is going to have a foal, and how further behavior from her and the herd and band stallion will be in future.